Hi there, welcome to the second video on the atomic endings. This one's looking at two queens and a king against a king. So the previous one was just one queen. This is an endgame which is really important to know. I mean, I've had to win this particular endgame probably hundreds of times in atomic. And fortunately the technique is quite simple and easy to remember. The first step is that the stronger side wants to put his king in the corner. This is because the corner has the least number of surrounding squares. So in here, you only have to control these three squares. And fortunately, white does have three pieces, so he can occupy all those squares and then force the black king to leave white's side. But you have to be careful about how you do it. So it's white's move here. A good start is queen g2, so bringing the queen in close. Forcing black only has really one move now, king g1. But in this situation, there is a little trap here, in that if you immediately move the other queen in with queen b to h2, it's stalemate, and you've thrown away all the hard work you probably put into the early part of the game and given black an undeserved draw. Well, I should note that on the Internet Chess Club, the ICC, which is a site where you can play atomic, there's no such thing as stalemate. So in this case, black would have to move his king to either f1 or f2 and simply be captured. But on all the other sites and the kind of original atomic rules, which are the rules that I prefer and played almost everywhere now, there is stalemate. So that is not a move you want to do, for example, on Lee Chess or Fix. A better move would be to move it one square fewer and go to queen b to g3. So just bringing the queen in ready to occupy the correct squares, and after king h2 forced, occupy the g1 square, and then after king g2, then put the other queen on to h2. And now you've got this kind of little triangle set up, forcing black's king away from white's. And after king f3, it's mate in two moves. It's worth actually just remembering how to do this checkmate in two moves, because often you'll get in these situations, maybe in a bullet game or a really fast blitz game, and you'll have to just pre-move in order to checkmate black. It's happened to me before, in that I've maybe got to this point and lost on time. So it's worth knowing white has a mate in two moves. Just play queen g2 followed by queen to e4, and it's checkmate. You could do that the other way around as well, in that you can kind of check with this queen, and then after that goes up the board, mate that way. Either way, just worth remembering that you can do it in two moves, because it could often save you loss on time. The next video I'll be looking at another kind of corner technique, because this isn't limited to only two queens, but it will be along the same similar kind of technique. So I hope you come back for that one.